This is the sixth video on transformation of sentences. In the last video, we discussed the rules and principles of changing between simple, complex and compound sentences. And in today's video, we will start practicing. And on the basis of what knowledge we gathered in the last video, we will make practice. But let us get refreshed about the knowledge we gathered in the last video. I told you that a simple sentence has only one finite verb, that is only one clause is there, one subject and one predicate. And in a complex sentence, there are at least two finite verbs. There should be two clauses, one main clause and one subordinate clause. So what is this main clause and what is this subordinate clause and what is non-finite verb and what is finite verb? All these things were discussed in the last video. So let us start changing between simple, complex and compound sentences today. Here I have written two sentences. The first one is, I have no money to spare. And in the last video we discussed that if there is only one finite verb, then it is a simple sentence. Let us see how many finite verbs are there. First of all, let us see the number of verbs. Have is a verb. Have is the main verb here. Another verb is spare. Two verbs are there. But if out of these two, both are finite, then it is a complex sentence. But out of two, if only one is finite, then it is a simple sentence. So let us see this spare. Before the word spare, there is two. Two spare. And we discussed that two spare, it is an example of two infinitive. It is an example of non-finite verb. So to spare is a non-finite verb. Only one verb, have is the finite verb. Since there is only one finite verb in this sentence, the other one being non-finite, this is a simple sentence. Now, our job is to make it complex. How to do it? This non-finite verb should be changed into finite form. And when we change it into finite form, instead of writing two spare, you have to bring subject also here. And then you will find there are two clauses, two subjects and two predicates. And there you will find two finite verbs also. I have no money to spare. Instead of to spare, we will write, first part will remain the same. I have no money. To spare will become that I can spare. And you must remember that in the last video I also said that in a complex sentence, usually there is a that clause or a WH clause. Here the that clause is that I can spare or which I can spare. Now we have got another finite verb. Can spare. Have is already there. So two finite verbs are there, two clauses are there. One is I have no money and the other one is that I can spare. So this first one is a main clause. This that I can spare is a subordinate clause. Have is a finite verb. Again can spare is another finite verb. Two finite verbs are there. Out of this non-finite verb, we have created a finite verb. And in creating this finite verb, we have to bring subject before it. And before that, we have used the word that also. These things you have to remember. I have no money to spare. This is simple. And I have no money that I can spare. This is complex. CX I have written for complex. For compound, I will write CD. Then comes the next one. An honest man is respected by all. Let us see how many verbs are there. An honest man is respected. Is respected, these two words together, it gives the meaning of a single verb because this is in passive voice. Is the be verb, respected is the past participle of it. So is respected. This means that there is only one clause, only one finite verb. Is respected is the group of verbs. An honest man is respected by all. That is a simple sentence again. And if you want to make it complex, then out of this an honest man, this phrase an honest man, you have to make it into a clause. Instead of saying an honest man, you have to say a man who is honest. If you write a man who is honest, then what happens is that we have got another verb here, a finite verb. A man who is honest is respected by God. An honest man is respected by all, simple. A man who is honest is respected by all is a complex sentence. Here we have got two clauses, a man who is honest and a man is respected by all. That is the main clause. Who is honest is subordinate clause. So we have got two finite verbs. One is, one is again is. Two is's are there. These are both are finite. So I have no money to spare. Simple. I have no money that I can spare is complex. An honest man is respected by all. Simple. A man who is honest is respected by all is complex. Let us see another example of this type. Next one is number 3. He is too lazy to shine in life. Let us see how many finite verbs are there. Is one finite verb, but to shine, this is not finite, that is non-finite. So our job is now to make it complex. This one is simple, and to make it complex, we have to change this non-finite verb to shine into finite form. And when we have this type of sentences like he is too lazy to shine in life, here there is a correlative, to and to. Then one easy way is to change the correlative to into so that. If you just use so that instead of to, then it will automatically become complex. He is so lazy that he cannot shine. He cannot shine in life. This is complex. Now let us see this. Is a finite verb. Cannot shine is another finite verb. And that is used here. Earlier also we got like this. That, this is that clause. So this sentence is very interesting. Why? Because if this is the sentence given in the exam, he is too lazy to shine in life, then the answer will be he is so lazy that he cannot shine in life. But the instruction may be given in 3 ways. With this kind of sentence, he is too lazy to shine in life, you can get any of the 3 instructions, but the answer will always be the same. What are the 3 instructions? One instruction is change it into complex sentence. That is and this is the answer. He is so lazy that he cannot shine in life. Another instruction may be make it negative. He is too lazy to shine in life. This sentence actually gives a negative sense. But in appearance it is affirmative. There is no negative sign here. He is too lazy to shine in life. But when you write he is so lazy that he cannot shine in life, you have made it negative. So the instruction may be change it into negative sentence without changing meaning. And then another instruction may be that use so that. So that. Use so that instead of to. Rewrite the sentence using so that. That may be one instruction. Change it into a negative sentence. That may be another instruction. All the instructions may be changed into a complex sentence. In all these 3 cases, the answer is the same. He is so lazy that he cannot shine in life. Coming to the next sentence, my cousin, a journalist, wrote this article. This sentence is again very important. See, my cousin, a journalist. There is a comma after my cousin, and after a journalist again there is a comma. So my cousin wrote this article. A journalist, this phrase is used here. This phrase is used here to give us some idea about this cousin. Who is this cousin? My cousin is a journalist. This kind of using of noun to describe another noun. This is called noun in apposition. A journalist in this sentence, this phrase is noun in apposition. So, how to make it complex then? My cousin, who is a journalist, wrote this article. This is complex. This is simple. My cousin, a journalist, wrote this article. Simple. And the complex sentence is my cousin, who is a journalist, wrote this article. That is complex. So these are the 4 sentences where we have changed from simple to complex. And let us now change in the reverse way from complex to simple. That will be number 5. See number 5. We hope that better times will come. What kind of sentence is it? We hope. Hope is one finite verb. Will come is another finite verb. That clause is there. We hope that better times will come. So this is complex and we have to make it simple. What to do then? That will be removed. And will come, this is finite here. this should be changed into non-finite. Will come should be made into to come. So we hope better times to come. This is simple. We hope better times to come. This is simple. Next one is, you are telling a story which is unbelievable. Are telling, finite verb, is another finite verb. You are telling a story which is unbelievable. I told you that might be a that clause or a WH clause. This is a WH clause which is unbelievable. In number 5 we got that better times will come. Here it is which is unbelievable. So two finite verbs are there. This is complex, and when we change it into simple, we have to make only one finite verb we have to have, and this a story which is unbelievable. We should change this into a phrase. This is a clause here, and when we change this which will be removed, is will be removed. The answer then will be, you are telling a story which is unbelievable. Instead of that we will write an unbelievable story. This will be simple. You are telling an unbelievable story. You are telling a story which is unbelievable. And when you write this, remember many students make mistake. Here it is in the question, you are telling a story. A is written because after this there is the word story. But when you are writing unbelievable, before this article is used, it should be an unbelievable story. A story which is unbelievable, an unbelievable story. So these two sentences are, we hope that better times will come, complex. We hope better times to come, simple. Then you are telling a story which is unbelievable, complex. You are telling an unbelievable story, simple. 6 sentences we have done. Let us do 2 more and then I will give you homework. Here the next sentence is, being tired, he refused to go. Being tired, he refused to go. Here being is non-finite because verb ing is there, but there is no be verb before it. Refused is a finite verb. To go is again non-finite. 3 verbs are there in this sentence. 2 are non-finite. Only 1 finite verb. Refused is there. So it is a simple sentence. Being tired, he refused to go. If you make it complex, it will be as he was tired. This being is here in non-finite form. If we change it into finite form, it will be he was tired. This being tired, who was being tired? It is he. So as he was tired, he refused to go. Here now we have 2 clauses. Main clause is he refused to go, and the subordinate clause is as he was tired. So this is a complex sentence. And if you make it compound, then the answer will be he was tired, so he refused to go. This so has connected 2 simple sentences. One is he was tired, another is he refused to go, and these 2 simple sentences are joined with the help of conjunction so. You could also say he refused to go because he was tired. That also you could say. So being tired, he refused to go, simple. As he was tired, he refused to go, complex. He was tired, so he refused to go. Or he refused to go because he was tired. This is the compound sentence. This is compound. So with this we will end our practice, and I am going to give you some sentences for your homework to change from this type to that type. And after that, in the next video, we will start practicing solving those questions that came in the final examination. Let us go for homework now. I am giving you only 3 sentences, and each of these 3 sentences you have to change to other 2 types. First of all, you have to identify what type of sentence it is. The given sentence, I could not attend college owing to my illness. You have to say whether it is simple or complex or compound, right in bracket, and then whatever it is, change it into other 2 types. Then the next one is, my ambition is to serve my country. My ambition is to serve my country. You have to find out what kind of sentence it is, simple, complex or compound, and then you have to change it into 2 other forms. And the last one is, in spite of poverty, he wants to help others. In spite of poverty, he wants to help others. First identify what type of sentence it is, simple or complex or compound, and then change it into 2 other types. So each of these 3 sentences you have to change them into 2 other types, and before changing it, you have to identify, you have to be sure about what kind of sentence it is. And when you complete these things, write them in your note and get it ready. In the next video, firstly we will discuss on this, and then you will compare between what you have written in your copy and what we will discuss. And after that, in the next video, we will start solving the questions that came in the final examination from 2004 to 2020. And I hope you will sincerely do your homework. So hoping to meet you soon with a new video. Thank you very much.